Welcome to the Real Board Loft. I'm Trip Forman. Today we got real team rider Kai Wescoat with us. Kai, review number 2. Are you more nervous this review or less nervous this review?
I think I'm more nervous.
Why is that? Why are you more nervous?
I don't have too much to say. It's a good board.
What
Sick.
board? What board's a good board?
It's that Channel Islands, happy every day.
Okay.
Things a skateboard, loose trucks.
Now, were you riding it set up like this? No wax, no tail pad, no stick, no Volcom logos, no real logos, no nothing? Like Tom Curran style or what?
I wish, but snap mine in two.
Fixable?
Nope.
And let me guess, you were just surfing along.
No, I was with one friend. She's gone.
She's gone, huh?
Yeah.
What, your friend or the board?
Not the board.
All right, so let's get into it. The Channel Islands happy every day. Kai, when we first got these in, you were amping on getting one. You're like, oh man, like I hear from all my friends that those are just sick airboards. Like, so what were you thinking in your head when you got this thing?
Yeah, my buddy from up in Jersey, he like swore by this board. He said it was like best board he's ever ridden. And it stoked me out, especially when it was in my size. I was like, I want to get on this thing.
And what size were you riding?
I was riding 5'6" by 18 3/4. Don't really know the width, but
Just stock 5'6".
It felt right.
And what's your height and weight?
I'm a 5'10" by 150, I think.
Okay. All right,
yeah.
so 150, and you're on a 5'6". So what was the range of surf that you surfed it in to Happy every day?
I don't know, anywhere from 2 feet to like 6 feet.
Okay.
It's kind of where I maxed it out in.
And what, like, talk with us about the board, like, kind of what, I mean, you've had a bunch of boards, like, rotate through your quiver, like, kind of what other boards in your quiver, like, now or in the past are kind of similar to this board?
Kind of like got it, like, to go with my lost sub driver. So I had this, kind of had this for, like, even worse waves, and then the sub driver for maybe, like, a little bit better.
Okay.
But, I mean, when this was in my quiver, I just ended up riding this.
Riding it every day.
Yeah.
Thus the name, Happy
every
every day. I've seen some people, in the time that I've spent out in California at Rincon, I've seen some people just killing it on this board
Yeah.
in like pretty subpar conditions and on good days too. I mean, it seems to be something that you can go to all the time. What, as far as like paddling and like, like kind of carrying speed through flat spots, like tell us about like the low end of this thing, like wave catching, like all that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, wave catching is like nothing special really, but
Okay.
Just initial drive, like as soon as you stand up, just wants to go, like super fast. I don't know, it's just pretty flat. I guess that's how it does that.
Flat, you're talking rocker.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like holding up, we'll hold this thing up to the viewers. You can see there's a good rocker shot right here, so you can see it from the side.
I don't know, that little hit back here is pretty sick too.
Here's one from the front. One from the back. And then what Kai's talking about right here is the hip right here.
Yeah.
And
It's
so,
like such a subtle little hip, it's sick.
yeah, so CI's been doing this for a while, and just the bump wing squash. And what that does is it just puts a little bit more curve in the outline right here, like a little bit of a pivot release on your turns. How'd that feel as far as like your top turns?
Felt good, held really good. Super fast throughout the turn, good top to bottom.
And what fins were you using in the board? Are you using FCS or
I was
Teachers?
using FCS Merrick's
Okay, and what size?
medium.
Medium. All right, and that worked out good with the board?
Yeah, it felt really good.
What about like accessibility? Like a lot of people look at short boards and they're like pros or advanced surfers only. Was this
Yeah.
thing like hard to surf?
No,
It's pretty accessible, easy to surf.
felt good as soon as I hopped on it.
So like anybody, like with the CI boards, right? Anybody surfing like a rocket wide or a bobby quad or anything like that could transition over to this board?
Yeah, I feel like with the
Yeah.
right waves for sure.
Yeah. Anything else? What else you got to say about this thing? CI happy every day.
It makes me happy every day.
It's a good closer. Excellent. Well, Kai, thanks so much for joining us. We got the Channel Islands happy every day. We also have the Two Happy, and the Happy Traveler. So we've got the whole Happy lineup here at Reel. If you have any questions about Happy Every Day or ordering one, you can always reach us at the shop, 252-987-6000, or look us up online, realwatersports.com/surfing. Thanks for tuning in.